a bottle of white, a bottle of red, perhaps a bottle of rosé instead. They say in vino veritas. To that I say, let's raise a glass. Welcome back to Got Knowledge, where you'll not only brush up on your blind tasting skills, but also enhance the enjoyment of your next glass of wine. My name is DeniZe, your virtual partner in wine. Tonight, we're starting a new chapter, Chapter 3 in How to Taste, a Guide to Enjoying Wine by Jancis Robinson. We'll be kicking off the new chapter with the raw material, white grapes. If you think about it, the grapes that go into making wine could be considered diamonds in the rough. No, really. A priceless diamond starts out as a chunk of crystallized rock, and a pricey bottle of Chateau d'Yquem starts out as a bunch of Semillon and Sauvignon Blanc grapes. The process of creating the perfect gem involves many stages and hours of cutting and polishing before it's even set. And surprise, surprise, surprise! Before we can even begin discussing its character and complexity, the process of creating a well-balanced wine also involves many stages and many hours. And by knowing just a little about how these become this, will not only help enhance your appreciation, but also your wine enjoyment. So just how does the winemaker transform grapes into quality white wine? First, the grapes are destemmed. Then, to keep the natural fruitiness in and astringency and bitterness out, only the flesh of the grapes is used, and the skin and pips are removed. Now we need to turn the raw material into grape juice. Fine white wine is usually made from free-run juice, drained from a vat of grapes crushed under their own weight. This method of gentle pressing retains the grape's natural fruitiness, yet reduces harsh and bitter flavors that both skin and pips could leach into the juice. It's time to transform that perfectly pressed sweet grape juice into a drier liquid by fermenting it into alcohol. The magic ingredient that'll convert the sugars into alcohol is yeast. There are two approaches to introducing yeast into the process. The winemaker can go organic by using the yeast found in the atmosphere that naturally mixes into the juice, or cultured yeast for greater control over the fermentation process. After that, the wine goes through a process of maturation, racking, fining, and bottle maturation. Since Chapter 3 is dedicated to white wine, here's a sampling of the grapes we'll be looking at in the coming sessions, or my version of Grape to Know You. There's Gewürztraminer. Even without the 2 dots over the U, its name is still perplexing. Sauvignon Blanc, with its sometimes derogatory nose. Chardonnay, perhaps the best-known grape of all. Semillon, a Cinderella waiting for her prince. Riesling, often underappreciated. And last but not least, Chenin Blanc, a multi-talent. Well, that concludes tonight's session. Tune in next time for Grape to Know You, Gewürztraminer. Thank you for joining me, and remember, got knowledge? Pass it on. A bottle of red, a bottle of white, it all depends upon your appetite. I'm here next week, so do drop by. Arrivederci, ciao, goodbye.